Hey, our next comic coming to the stage, he's a club regular here, plays all around town. Please put your hands together for Bill Cella, everyone. Bill Cella.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I am Bill Cella. Gotta be honest with you, I don't really like to do stand-up comedy when it's still light out. First of all, I'm a lot better looking in the dark, and also a lot funnier. Yeah, I know I'm funny because every time I'm in a romantic situation and I turn off the lights, I almost always hear uncontrollable laughter. Just like right now. But I've actually been looking for a 9-to-5 job for a while now. After the last joke, you can imagine why. But I haven't had any luck. I must be doing something wrong. Tell me, am I really supposed to leave the flask in my pocket during the whole interview, no matter how long it goes? After about 10 minutes, I usually get a little thirsty. I should probably be offering them something if I don't think I'm a team player. And right off the bat, they start telling you negative things about the jobs you never wanted. They say things like, you know, you're really going to work hard here, long hours, and you only get a half an hour for lunch. So I'm thinking, all right, I got to drink twice as fast. But they don't expect you to be honest on these interviews, do they? Here's a question I like to ask a lot. What is your biggest weakness? Now, am I seriously going to tell them I like to call in sick when I'm really just hungover? Let them find that out on their own. One guy asked me if I was bilingual. I said, why? What country is this job taking place in? I said, I'm unilingual. I'm bi-curious if that helps. But it did. And every time you go on another interview, you got to fill out another application. It's really annoying. This was actually on an application a few weeks back. Lists 3 references. Cannot be friends, family, or co-workers, past or present. Well, who the hell is left? Finally, I put down my bartender, my drug dealer, and a local hooker. So far, they haven't called, but the hooker told me that the guy that took my application is a pretty big tipper. Yeah, I've been trying everything. I even went to a job fair. That sucked. There were no rides. One of my buddies said I should look on Craigslist. He said there's lots of job offers there, and he was right. I looked, but all the offers I found were for hand jobs and blow jobs. Now, don't get me wrong, those are good jobs to get. I'm not really offering any type of medical insurance. I'm at a point in my life now where medical insurance is very important. I have an expectant mother at home. Thank you for your applause. It's not what you think anyway, probably, just that my mom lives with me. She really expects a lot. But speaking of medical insurance, I was at my doctor the other day, and he asked me to give him a stool sample. I said, isn't that an unusual request? You're my psychiatrist. He said he wanted to finally see me get my shit together. Speaking of crazy shit, I don't usually like to do topical humor because then I have to pay attention to current events, but there's a few things I saw in the paper recently. Apparently the price of gasoline is like $4 a gallon, national average. You know, that is pretty high, but on the bright side, drive-by shootings are way down. Let's see, also I saw there's a new book out that says that President Bush intentionally leaked intelligence. Now, I don't know if that's possible. I was pretty sure the intelligence leaked out 10 years ago. You know, if the book would have said he oozed stupidity, I might have bought it. And this is a guy who says, we have to stay in Iraq because if we don't, the terrorists are going to follow us home. Well, why should they? They already know how to get here. And if they forgot, there's always MapQuest. Let's see, what else have I seen in the paper? Oh, yes. Yankee third baseman Alex Rodriguez, A-Rod, is supposedly having an affair with Madonna. What's the matter, A-Rod? Cher was unavailable? But now the rumor is there's actually a sex tape floating around with the two of them. Actually, that's a tape I'd like to see. About time I saw A-Rod performing in a tight spot. And again, it is Madonna, I don't know how tight it would be. Now, Madonna thinks she's got a real stud here, but if she's still dating him in October, I think she'll find out like the rest of us. He doesn't really rise to the occasion. You know, when it comes to the postseason, this guy's not exactly Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. In fact, I think A-Rod's nickname should be Mrs. October. You can take that 2 ways, I guess. But speaking of baseball, I was at the Yankee game a few weeks ago, and On the back of the seat in front of me, there was a sign that said, "Pay attention to foul balls." So of course, while I was reading the sign, I got hit in the eye with a foul ball. That explains a lot, doesn't it? But I always knew reading was bad for your eyes. But earlier I did mention that I was job hunting, and I haven't always been unemployed. I used to have a regular job. Then one day the boss came in and he asked me to send him an email when I was finished working on this project. Unfortunately, after he said, send him a she-mail. You know, what the fuck did I know? Maybe that's how he likes to celebrate a completed project. That's why I don't work there anymore. But last I heard, they were still together. Now, Chloe was fast, but she was really fascinating. That girl's a pretty face, nice tits, and a cute ass. Who might have let a little thing like a penis stand in the lane? Think about it. Really, think about this. There's a lot of advantages to dating a she-mail. It's never her time of the month. There's no PMS, that's a plus. You probably don't have to beg her that much to get her to have anal sex with you. Another good thing. I think so. If she moves in, she's probably already got the his in her towels. Oh, and basketball, as far as a threesome goes, well, pretty much have that with just the two of you. Alright, I'll pause where the laugh should have been, and all my timing could be screwed up. Anyway, well, now you're probably all thinking, this guy looks very familiar. I've done a lot of extra work recently in movies and television. I was even extra on The Sopranos during the last season, which was quite a thrill. I got to sit at the bar at the Bada Club and pretend to drink alcohol and look at topless girls for 4 hours. Quite a stretch. Brilliant performance. And when the shoot was done, they told me the compensation was $75. I thought that was fair, so I paid them. Anyway, I've got to go and pay them now. Thank you very much. Have a great evening.